So what I'm doing now is I'm turning, gotta be stationary to do that. It's called lane keeping assistance. And she said if Hey, it's Jason. It's an exciting day today. I'm going to pick up my 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid in Delaware. I live in Maryland, and this is an exciting day because it's been about 1 year since I've been waiting for this Ford Maverick. Super excited to get it. They are super awesome, the dealership I'm using, Portal Ford in Wilmington, Delaware. I highly recommend them. They're actually sending somebody down to pick me up. They're going to take me up there. I've already filled out all the paperwork. If you have not watched my video about the process to buying a Ford Maverick and you're curious about every step of the way, look in the comments of this or the description of this video, and I'll post a link to that video of how I ordered it a year ago, so you can kind of know what to expect and how long I waited between production and shipping and all of that good stuff, how quick I got the VIN number. But this video is going to focus on two things. One, going up to get the vehicle, but more importantly, my first impressions of the 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid. Stay tuned. I'm gonna get in this guy's car. We're gonna go up to Wilmington, and I'm gonna show you what I think of this as I get in it, and even as I do my first drive. Okay, so this is my first look at the 2023 Ford Maverick. I didn't even know it had some of the features like auto start from my phone. It has the Ford Co-Pilot, which has like the lane change detection and all kinds of other stuff too, which is super cool. It's connected to my phone. It has Android Auto. I also got the sliding glass in the back. And I paid MSRP on it, which was $24,975. Co-Pilot 360 was $650, and the sliding window was $155, which were required. I needed to have that window. What is my absolute first reaction? I think this is a pretty cool truck. It's a big upgrade over the Colorado. I love the fact that it's hybrid. I think this is going to serve me very well. I'm excited to put some miles on this bad boy. I think that's going to really help me understand what all I can do with it. I haven't even drove it yet. I'm just sitting in it. But on my first drive, you're going to be part of it. I'm going to kind of tell you what I think. It has all kinds of crazy features of lane change and stuff. Like you can go in here, and if you start veering into the wrong lane, it will like adjust you. I'm going to keep that off. It has collision braking too. I'm pretty jazzed up. I haven't bought a new car since 2003. That was just for me. Okay, it is Jason. I'm here. This is the absolute first time I'll physically even press the gas pedal in this 2023 Ford Maverick XL Hybrid. I got my AC pumping. and I'm ready to take off, and here we go. I have some of the safety features enabled. I do not have that lane assist enabled, meaning if I veer off, it will correct me, but I do have other features. So what I noticed so far, it's very quiet, especially if you're idling and the battery's running. If I let off the gas, it rolls very nice. I gotta get pretty sensitive to these brakes, to be honest. They are very sensitive, but it's a brand new car with 8 miles.
In 800 feet.
I love the new car scent. I wish it would stay in this Maverick forever, but we know it won't. I have the AC set to auto. Man, I got to get used to these brakes. They are uber sensitive compared to what I'm used to. So it said brake coach 99% energy returned. So I think that's interesting. I'm not sure I know what that means. I mean, the turning radius and turning it is, you know, impeccable compared to what you would expect in a mid-sized truck. It definitely seems a little more tighter than the Chevy Colorado I have, but you know, we can't compare a high mileage 08 Colorado necessarily to this. It has the auto high beams. Right now it's battery, it's in green. It has the auto high beams, which TBD how I feel about that. It seems peppy enough to me. I've heard people say that they felt like these cars didn't have enough oomph when you went to hit the gas. I haven't noticed that. So when it stops, I mean, it is just dead quiet. When it's running, I have my Android Auto all hooked up as well, which is super cool. This is the black exterior with the black inside, which I like. I guess because he couldn't turn. So far, I was concerned I was going to think that the bed was too small. I actually don't think it's too small for what I need. I'm losing a foot compared to the old Colorado, but I think that will be okay. Very nice suspension, brand new vehicle, I know. But you know, you hit some of these little bumps, you don't really notice a whole lot. I'm digging this hybrid functionality. That's super cool to me. It's going to be good for gas mileage. I think it has just enough features that I would expect in it. That was a loud Harley that just passed us, and it wasn't too loud. So it has good noise dampening. It looks like you have probably a microphone here for your Bluetooth. Little sunglasses section as well. It seems to be a little more spacious in the back than the Colorado, which is super nice also. So that's the initial drive. I mean, I like this truck. I'm thrilled I have it. I like the price point a lot. I did not have some stupid market adjustment pricing or anything like that. I paid MSRP. I got a nice affordable project truck that's gonna replace the Colorado. I'm about an hour from home. I'm gonna enjoy this ride. I'm gonna learn more about the vehicle when I get home. And then all right, I'm going over the Conowingo hydroelectric dam. It's kind of cool. I'm in a hybrid going over the hydroelectric plant, which is, you know, a dam that creates hydroelectricity. So I drove 34 miles on this 2023 Ford Maverick. I haven't really learned anything new. I haven't had a chance to turn that drive lane assist on. But as soon as I get a little bit deeper into Maryland, I'll cut it on. At this point, I'm used to the sensitive braking. I think the Fords might just be a little more sensitive than the Chevys that I have. Thumbs up. I like knowing I'm getting some good MPGs on this new truck. And the safety features, you know, nice to have. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna enable this driver lane change, like adjustment, meaning if I'm veering out of the lane, it's gonna push me back in, supposedly. So you basically go to menu. I'm gonna go to driver assistance. I'm gonna go to lane keeping system, intensity. I'm gonna go ahead and go normal, and the mode and alert plus aid. So what she told me was if I'm going over 40 miles per hour, this activates. So we will see how that feels. And I'm gonna go ahead and get back on the road and give that a shot. And I'll describe what I'm noticing. So I'm gonna have to veer out of the lane a little bit, but I'm told it's gonna adjust me back into the lane. Okay, I'm gonna get up to speed here again because I'm noticing it on this small back road as well. I just don't think I knew what to notice before, but I'm going 60. I'm not putting my turn signal on. And you can see, it just corrected me automatically back into the lane. Let me demonstrate that once this car comes. That, I think, is pretty slick technology. And you know me, I'm not one that loves overly, you know, technology in cars, but from a safety perspective, I got to appreciate this. This could prevent a few head-on collisions. As soon as I get clearance, I'm going to try it again. I just don't want to do it with cars coming at me. So the features, you know, driver, lane assist or whatever, I'm probably going to keep this enabled. Let me let this guy get a little bit farther ahead of me, and I'll show you what I mean once I get up over this hill and I can see safe in front of me. All right, so I'm going to veer over. Boom. It just corrected me right back into the lane. Cool feature. Not bad on a $24,000 Ford Maverick. Keep us safe. Okay, so this is the 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid XL. I'm home. I've drove 62 miles in it so far, and it was a 62 enjoyable miles. Let's go ahead and take a look at the window sticker real quick. I didn't really change anything on this Maverick besides I added the manual window in the back and the Ford Copilot 360. Base price was $22,595, $785 of options, $23,380, and $1,500 delivery fee. It has the LED headlights. It has the manual locking tailgate. It has the digital screen and all of that. And as you saw a minute ago, I really liked that Ford Copilot. I think it was a pretty cool feature. It has a locking gas cap that you can use. She said because it's a hybrid, it has to be locking. I don't know. Fine with me. Given this is the base model XL, I don't have like the outlets back here. There's just like faceplate covers, it seems. I'm sure that could be wired up if need be. Tailgate goes down very easily. You can adjust where it's at. Pretty simple. You just pop this out. It's hard to do with one hand. And then you can raise it up here if you wanted it to be, say, that height if you're hauling wood or something. So that makes it easy. I actually put it on the wrong one there. It goes back on the other side. It doesn't go here. You can latch it in there and haul stuff if you need to keep it tilted. But obviously, when you shut it, you don't want to keep it there because it latches. I don't know what this is. Some type of weird compartment for stuff. This doesn't have the outlet in there as expected. I'm going to put the soft top cover on this. My wife and son are not a big fan of the still wheels. I like the practicality and the price of them. I'm digging the compartments under the seat. I can put a lot of good stuff in there. I'm gonna get one of those pet hammocks, but it will still enable me to lift the seat up. But obviously with the car seat in here, I wish this seat was split. And when I lifted it, I wouldn't have to lift both sides because my son's car seat is always in here. This here is a battery. I don't think it's the main battery. It's probably the auxiliary battery for the hybrid stuff. Little pockets back here. An outlet cigarette charging type gizmo back here. My tire changing materials. Tethers for car seats. Looks like a ground there. Big fan of a manual window. I did not want to not have that. That's good for air circulation and super easy. Manual seats, they're not auto. I've already gotten this thing dirty by throwing stuff in here. Shame on me, huh? Decent size glove box, AC vents. You can easily wipe this down, which is nice if you get it dirty. And this is a project truck. I'm going to use it for all of our projects. It will no doubt get dirty. I'm not sure what this little thing is. Like you put a credit card in there. Who knows? Pretty big glove box. Lots of places to put phones. I do not think it has wireless charging, although it looks like it's trying to act like it does. I don't think it does. I'm liking it. I am going to put a bug shield on here just because so many nicks from highway driving on the Colorado after 200,000 miles. I want to try to protect that a little bit on this bad boy. Nice wipers that stretch to the windshield, which is kind of on every vehicle. This does not have a fob without, you gotta actually put this in and crank it, which, call me old, but I like that. Put the key in. It's so weird to me. You don't like hear the engine turn over. It just says ready to drive. And that's mainly because it is hybrid. All of your various settings in here, you can see I have my phone and call list and text messages hooked up. I got to learn a little bit more about the apps. I don't really know what that means. Searching for apps. Oh, Pandora. Okay. So I guess it will look at my phone and find apps. Enable apps. Agree. So that's kind of cool then. You can just control everything that's on your phone without touching your phone. What I don't know is like GPS. I think Google Maps will come up here, so I got a little bit of researching to do there. Plenty of space. Let's take a little peek at the engine compartment, and I'm going to show you how quiet this hybrid is. You have to click it 2 times. So it's running right now, but you can obviously hear nothing. These hybrids are just super quiet. So here is the engine bay of the hybrid. She said everything that is orange is electrical. So it has a dipstick. It's kind of nice. A lot of the new cars don't have dipsticks anymore. I don't really know a lot about hybrids, but there's a lot going on in here. I'm kind of surprised there's not a plastic cover over this just to make it aesthetically look a little bit nicer and keep some grime out. But I mean, you can see these electronics everywhere. So this is not an engine compartment that you're going to be spraying. This is the XL. There's some cap stuff in here, which probably is indicative of features I don't have. I feel kind of silly right now. Maybe that is the actual battery to the car in the back. I guess this is the actual battery for it. I don't know anything about hybrids. But is that the actual car battery? I think it is. I need to figure that out and educate myself, because the newest car I've owned is a 2008. And then I guess the hybrid batteries are obviously spread out underneath or something. I mean, for $24,000 or so out the door, I have a 10-year, 150,000 mile bumper to bumper. I did do the extended warranty. It was cheap, and the credit union had some incentives with it. So I know I got 150,000 miles of worry-free for the most part. Obviously, if you have a claim, you got to bicker with them. Let's take a look underneath. So I'm gonna look under this and kind of get a little bit of a view. So you pretty much have this whole skid thingy-majigger here, which I assume is probably where the batteries are, I guess, or something for the hybrid maybe. You got your catalytic converter up there, and pretty solid underneath. Not a whole lot to see, but hopefully this doesn't hold water or anything over the years and rust out the rockers or anything. So it took me a year to get the truck. For the price, I don't think you can beat it. I like it. I think it's a great value for what I'm gonna do and for how I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna be too stressed out about putting stuff in it or putting a lot of miles on it. It's replacing the 08 Colorado. And so far, I like it. I really do like it. I like the fuel economy. I like some of the additional safety features. The bed length, I thought was gonna really be a big concern for me. I thought losing that foot compared to the Colorado was gonna annoy me. The wheel well arches are much smaller in the bed. It doesn't annoy me as much. I definitely want to be able to protect my cargo, so that soft top where I'm gonna buy will be fully shut, and then when I wanna open it, I can open it and cover everything. The only changes I'm gonna make to this truck is I'm gonna get seat covers because I often get in it when I'm kind of dirty. I'm gonna get upgraded floor mats, which are gonna be free because of the Ford Pass credit I'm getting. I can get like $200 worth of stuff for free. My wife and son are just not fans of the wheels, so maybe I'll either get those black, I'll, you know, pretty much dip them, or buy some new rims and tires when I need tires. I'll probably need tires in what, 40 or 50,000 miles, depending on how I drive. I like this truck, I do. Let's give it a quick startup just so you can see a few things. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my journey. The other video shows how I purchased it and all the steps to buy it. You saw me go up and get it. I do want to give a shout out to Portal Ford in Newark, Delaware. Fantastic process. I was in and out of the dealership, no kidding, in 15 minutes driving this bad boy home. Thank you for your help in purchasing it. It was a long journey. I was patient. I think it's paid off because I have a truck that is going to fit my needs, and it's a hybrid. It's going to save me a little bit of cash. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot more videos about this Ford Maverick.